Hello everyone. Today I'm going to cut a simple joggers knicker. A joggers knicker is a knicker with just a rope, a simple knicker with a rope and an elastic. So the measurement I'm using is the knicker length is 21 inches. So the band is 32, the lap is 24, and the round knee is 21 inches. So now what I'm doing next is to mark my borderline. So I've created a borderline, and now I have to trim it off to get a straight fabric. I mean, for the upper part, so we need to make it straight. So now the next thing I'll be doing is to mark my length, the length of the knicker. So now it is 21 inches, but because I'll be folding 2 inches at the top and also 2 inches at the bottom, that makes it 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 21, that's 25 inches. So I'll be marking 25 inches now. 25 inches, as you can see. So now what I'm doing next now is to just take ½ inch off from my mainstream part, because I still have to trim the edges. So now then all I have to do now is to mark my band. I'm using 10 inches, remember, because it should have a free wearing, so I have to make it free. Now I take 2 inches off for the folding allowance, then 12 inches for my crush. Remember, that's 14 inches. Remember my band is 32, so that's 32 divided by 4, 8. So 8 plus 2, that's 10, because it should be free. Now my height is 24 inches, don't forget. So that's 24 divided by 2, 12. So all I have to do now is to connect my lap to the upper part of my band. Then now I take 1 inch off from the knee area, so to make us have a perfect knicker. So now the round knee is 10.5, 21, that's 21. So 21 divided by 2, 10.5. So I've marked it. So all I have to do now is to connect it together with the lap. So basically I'm done with my front, so let's just cut it. Let me cut it off. So now I will also cut this place. I slant it the other time. So now our front is ready. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to mark where I'll be placing my pocket. We are folding it 2 inches at the top, so now that makes it 4 inches we are taking away. So 4 inches. Then I will mark it 7 inches for my pocket opening. So the previous 4 inches, let me just mark it, and it also the 7 inches. Sorry, don't go for the other one, is a mistake. So basically I just mark 4 inches and 7 inches. So now for the rope outlets, I come down by 2 inches, then by 1.5. So I notch it, because that's where my rubber and my joggers rope gonna take. So now the next thing I'll be doing is to draft my back with the use of the front pattern. So we are cutting our back now. So I have to flip it, Then let me just trim it off to make it all straight. Then now I'll follow the drawing, as you can see. Just watch the way I'm doing it. So now for the upper part, I'm going up by at least 1 inch. The back is all because of our bum, so sorry. It's always 1 inch bigger. If I'm dealing with bigger measurement, I might use 1.5 or 2 inches. So I slant it. So after slanting it now, because it must be a little bigger than the back than the front, so I cut it off. Then don't forget our 2 inches allowance, or it can also be 2.5 depending on the fabric you're using. The allowance is for the sewing allowance. We didn't add any sewing allowance to our front pattern, so the sewing allowance must always be at the back. So now we are done. Let me just mark all the wrong side to avoid the mistakes. So basically we are through with our jogger sneaker. As you can see, simple.